Compliment. Terrell Suggs praising Andrew Luck. He's saying that he's amazing ahead of this matchup with the Colts on Sunday. Indy had won 6 straight meetings between the two teams before Baltimore won the last 2 meetings, including a 24-9 win in the 2012 playoffs. So, Stephen Anthony Smith, will the Ravens win in Indy?
No, they will not. They won't, because Andrew Luck will connect with Hilton. He will connect with Wayne. He will connect with whomever is necessary to connect with to pull out this victory. And I'm not sold on a Baltimore Ravens offense as of yet. Of course, I love Steve Smith Sr. What a beautiful name, by the way. We understand all of that. But I think with Peter being out, I think Flacco tends to get a bit rattled from time to time. He's not nearly as consistent as we would like. And I think Andrew Luck will be the better quarterback in this game, and that's why they will win. I always applaud T. Sizzle because I love his honesty. I love the fact that he says what people already really know deep inside their heart, and that is Andrew Luck's a bad boy. You understand? And he's got a lot of promise, and a very promising future ahead of him. I think that this is one of those games where it'll be tough, but ultimately Indianapolis will pull it out because of the Baltimore Ravens offense more so than their defense.
So are you saying that while Aaron Rodgers is still that bad man, that now Andrew Luck has become that bad boy?
Yes. Completing 69% of his passes, Skip, by the way. Let's point that out.
I know. And, look, there's no doubt. This is a laughable statement to make, but just to piggyback what you just said, Andrew Luck is clearly the better quarterback than Joe Flacco. But I don't think he'll be the better quarterback in this game, in his building this day. I think the Ravens are going to win this game, and it will be a battle. It will be 22-20 Baltimore. Baltimore has allowed the second fewest points in the National Football League. And even though I love my man T. Sizzle, and I believe he was speaking the unvarnished truth, they have nothing but great respect, not even PC respect, just flat out respect, bleeping respect for Andrew Luck. But let's look at what happened. Andrew Luck started off the season a little shaky. They lost their first 2 games. He threw 5 touchdowns in those games to 3 interceptions. Then he got crazy hot at Jacksonville and against a crumbling Tennessee defense and had one of the hottest 2-game stretches you'll ever see in this league. He just completed 60 out of 80 passes in these last 2 games, 763 yards, 8 touchdowns to only 1 interception. In those 2 games, his QBR, again, on a scale of 0 to 100, 95.6, call it 96. Outrageous numbers. But I think this game, to me, Stephen A., is a show-me game. You said the Cincinnati at New England game is a show-you game. I'm saying let me see Andrew Luck do it against this defense. Andrew Luck struggled in the playoff game for a long time against Kansas City last year at home. He lost last year at home early to Ryan Tannehill. So I want to see him beat a very quality defense and a team that has won 3 straight games, thanks in large part to Stephen Smith Sr. And my only wish for this game is I hope Stephen Smith Sr. can figure out a way to get mad at Chuck Pagano and Ryan Grigson. Then I'll have a better chance in this game.
That fat chance of that happening, Pagano's first class. And the Indianapolis Colts never had anything to do with Steve Smith Sr.'s. That's not going to work.
Kidding.
If you your best hope is that Indianapolis continues to show no running game whatsoever outside of their first half performance against the Philadelphia Eagles. Trent Richardson, Amar Bradshaw, they've got to do something on the ground in order for Baltimore, in order for Indianapolis to do something, because you don't want to just have Andrew Luck having to throw the football to come to the rescue against that Ravens defense. But I still think he's capable of doing this on the road in Indy, especially since I don't expect Flacco to have that big of a game.
All right, we leave it there then. Coming up next, Deion Sanders